question is it a sign of good practice if one is not happy with comfort or excess?
Could be. But it depends. So, because you could be the kind of person that just doesn't like doing things, doesn't like doing things with others, doesn't like doing things for himself or itself. So you need to psychologically understand where you stand relative to what you need to do, and whether you need to appreciate it or whether you need to hate it in order to progress. So, And so we are talking about creativity, which is not about monotony. Monotony and creativity don't seem to match up too well. Although it could be, monotonous to be so creative, where you find that to be a little bit of a monotony for yourself. Oh yeah, I do everything creatively, so I'm bored with myself. That could be the case, or you can say no. Every little thing is like an interesting angle for me to explore. Every little thread, I want to take these threads and make something of these threads. See, each line, each thing. Like some people are more into beings, so really persons. I'm not one of those people. Well, each thing is not about people. It's about the inner, not the outer social. It's the inner, inside. Each little hint, each little whisper, each little nugget of spiritual knowing is worth following in this case. And of course, there's profound respect for others and profound encouragement to others to be true to themselves, of course. Because if you're not true to yourself, you're lost. You have to be true to what it is you're doing and what you can do and what you've been given to do, and do that to completion so you can go to the next thing. So, But being unhappy about cultural, conventional stuff is normal. It's normal. And we're talking about going beyond boredom then. What bores you? Yeah, a lot of stuff is boring for some people. And that's part of your evidence in terms of the stage that you're at. And maybe an indication that you need to change up something. Change the company. Change the location, or change the pattern somehow. No one says that you have to pack your bags over something, move out. Put your stuff on the street and then hitchhike to the next town. No, don't do that. There's so much more development from the inside to be sucked out of your situation, and then what happens is you luck out. You run out of luck. See, because your situation is there to feed you. So you just need to know how to use it. So, I remember when I was living on the Bowery some years back, and that was a pretty crazy place to live. Poverty town. There's a lot of derelicts and artists, and a lot of jazz musicians, and playing in each other's places, and their studios, right? And so it was a culture. You go from one place to the next place, you want to see so and so, and then from there you go, you meet others, and then you say, hey, yeah, I want to go over there and see so and so. Yeah, let's go over here and see what's up there. Right? It's from place to place. It's like a certain kind of journey, right? But it was boring because you knew exactly what you were going to get into. But it was a new turn, a new turn of the cards, let's say, right? And you want to see what was new there. You want to see what was happening and so on, right? But it was more or less the same thing. So after a while, you need to go deeper than that. So because that's a social thing, knowing what everybody's business is, where everybody's business is, and what's going on there. Like there's maybe a stage of that. Then you have to know what your business is and what's going on there, and to what degree you need to go deeper, which is a key word in this conversation. And genius is about deepness, profundity, extremeness. See, to the extreme, perhaps. To a great extreme, in some cases, maybe. Right. And but what is true in every case is what is true for the individual. See? So when you play a note, boom, you want it to be true for you. You want to feel it with all you got. Right? You play 2 notes, 3 notes, boom, 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 100% with that. Right? Nothing wasted. See? Everything meant, nothing wasted. So it's important if you're a musician. Mean everything you play. Doesn't matter what genre you come from. Classical, folk, jazz, blues, whatever. Classical. Mean it, man. Get into it. It's given to you to really mean what you say and make something of it, really. Gain from it if you can.